The series. I'm joined by Super KG once again, and in fact, we're already at the next tier of bands. So let's take a look at these bands of picks initially. Kind of a couple of interesting ones. CiC especially. Look at that. Bubbles and Madman banned out by Flintsmester. Talk about reacting to a game. Bubbles and
Yeah,
Madman initially.
I was laughing as soon as I saw this band. uh, Respect bands, like you could call it, pretty easy.
Yeah.
I like the bands though because now they banned them out, and now they got Rhapsody. It's really good to ban out Bubbles because the Bubbles by far the best counter to Rhapsody in my opinion. But the thing is, Hellborn went with Ophelia. I do they play a lot of junglers
They do
or?
not. That's again, Minimaga. This guy, he's played against him. He knows these guys. He was making a strong point about that. They're kind of like Reason in that sense. They run dual support a lot. They do not run jungler. So I'm shocked to see that. Yeah, because for that reason, it's almost as if they picked it up because they didn't want to give it to CiC. So um, we'll see.
And then I also question that they picked Flux as second pick, and why not Engineer and then Flux after? Because when as soon as they pick Flux, it's pretty obvious CiC is gonna pick the Engineer.
Yeah.
So why not even try the other way around? Then they might have a possibility to get both. But I guess they want them to have it. I'm not too sure how much I like that though, because now they have a amazing level one like that. Those three heroes together, they're gonna rape the long lane so easy. Um, so yeah, just some thoughts.
Yeah. Well, the keeper definitely setting themselves up in a definitely an awkward spot to say the least. So it seems like as far as this draft so far, not as strong on their side coming out. So as far as bans now happening here. If I was Willowkeeper as well, maybe even looking to ban that Swift Blade, honestly, because with the lineup that they have, they're going to ban the Drunken Master as well as the Doctor and Kraken. You see Tundra coming out though for CiC with their fourth pick, definitely. Oh, excuse me, there one we've seen. Well, Kazu especially play quite a bit lately for CiC Esports. One that they can make work, but
I like the pickup here. As you can see, they really want to make a trial lane of their own heroes and have the Tundras. They also could go dual lanes, but Tundra is so good if you want to try and man up, because then you can have the bird and scout at all time, and especially like against a jungler like Ophelia, you know if Ophelia is coming every single time, and you can even possibly to counter gank that and kill the Ophelia instead. And so Tundra is a really good pickup here. Countered picked by Plague. That means they might want to try and do a long lane or a suicide play.
huh.
There's no way they're going to put him solo top against a tri lane,
No.
because then they're just going to dive him. So either mid or suicide. That's where I'm seeing him.
Yeah. Yeah, that is, Plague Rider definitely not one we see often, but I'm always excited to see this hero just simply for the Plague-oo, the ultimate. Get some
Yeah.
crazy moments with that, so.
And getting staff now, isn't that? No, never mind.
No, you're
I was
thinking
thinking
Dota.
about. Yeah, I was thinking Dota.
The infinite bounces.
Yeah, I've never seen it though.
Nope, doesn't happen in Han. Yeah, no, I've heard about that, though. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, yes, I also heard about that. I was just thinking about Han. I was like, isn't that Han? Or
Nope. No, we do not have infinite bounce Plague Ultimate. Final pick Revenant from. That's interesting, because what the hell are they going to. They're going to go Revenant farm here, and they go Rally final pick on Willowkeeper, but I'm intrigued by this Revenant, man. That's not something you see every day. Carry Revenant.
I get the feeling they're gonna have Revenant short and Tri-Lane long, Kazu mid. That's the feeling I get, but they could do otherwise and do other things too. Um, Revenant as a carry is really strong. It's so much damage output, but the thing is, the hero is so squishy. If you can catch it, it dies instantly. Like it has no survivability whatsoever except the invis. But normally, when you try and gank it, you want to have dust, and people in competitive play always carry dust, especially against different heroes.
Yeah.
Also, there's another point of view is that Flux can ulti, and it's gonna reveal everyone that's in this. So
That's true.
Revenant is really good. I like the hero, but I don't think it would be the best hero to pick up here. But I guess they have some sort of plan, so let's see.
Well, yeah, it's again kind of very interesting hero, but mainly because of the role he's playing this time around. It's as a support hero, yeah, very very useful. His abilities are great utility for the team and being active and everything, and using the Essence Shroud to help gank, the mortification to amp damage of the team and whatnot, and to follow, to assist. But at the same time, his carry presence, the levels that he's ideally going to get from this. At least, again, that's the idea. That's what they're going to be going for, having to get some decent farms at good levels. I mean, he's going to have that maxed out Defile sooner or later, and that is a very, very strong ability, especially the sooner the better kind of one of those abilities. So, and the more active or the higher levels he gets a decent farm, he can be a lot more active on himself with that Essence Shroud, and I would not be surprised to see a very, very aggressive playstyle coming out here, of course, from CiC Esports. But yeah, you are right though when it comes to Dust and whatnot, and the vision from Flux that he's going to be able to apply with that ultimate. His Essence Shroud may not be as strong as perhaps they hope for, but it is going to be an aggressive trial in the end from CiC with the Magnus up here. They're going to be matched up against that Wretched Hag to start. We see Flux's middle lane. They're sending a dual lane bottom actually. Is Willowkeeper. Playground is going to basically be playing a support to rally here. In the aggressive dual lane. That's not your everyday dual lane setup.
Yeah, it's fine though in this case, mainly because they're gonna be able to shut down the Revenant pretty good, and yeah, I like it here.
Yeah.
The only thing is that Hag is gonna have a.
Impossible.
I thought he was dead there. Yeah, I thought he was dead there for a second with Magma stun, but I didn't know why he didn't stun. Maybe he was out of range.
Yeah, it's so short at level 1, so.
Yeah. I felt like he was in range though, but maybe not.
Yeah, they're gonna look for a kill, but.
Yeah. The good thing down bottom is though that they have a feeler down there too, so they're gonna easily be able to dive the Revenant as they have the lane pushed back at all time. So I like this laning phase for Alborn.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. No, the only thing is I'm thinking about is if Hag is gonna have a good time, or like as long as he gets a decent time and gets on levels, he's fine because he's gonna be catching up later on. But
yeah.
That trial is.
Ideally, the supports on obviously the Legion side are going to struggle. Now, with that said, they are going to do a pull of the Hellborn lane right here and take it into the jungle, so kind of spread out some experience that way. And actually, Magnus is the one farming. Rhapsody's the one still up here and harassing Wretched Hag and making a difficult time for him. So, kind of an interesting strategy coming out here from CiC Esports. But yeah, you also look at this Hellborn lineup and you just think, it's like, what else could they have done, really? I mean, with the heroes that they ended up drafting together. So yeah, I guess when you really put it that way, it's like this probably makes the most sense as you're kind of getting at with what they got. So now with that said, though, Revenant 6-3 right here, Rally 7-2. So Revenant definitely managing some decent farm, but it is working slightly better for the Hellborn team. Most importantly, probably this game, especially with the way it's set up, is that middle lane matchup. Flux versus Tundra. Tundra 10-2, Flux is 11-2. So very even kind of battle right there, and Flux actually gets the bottle-to-bottle the Hastrian right away off the bat. So that's obviously a good start. And Ophelia has a Skeleton King in the aggressive jungle. If they can catch Revenant here, but he's going to play very passive, though. And they don't have any dud. They do have a Rev Ward on Ophelia, so they could see him if they wanted to, but not going to go for it. But anyways, Flux versus Tundra. How would you expect? It is going to maybe be 2v1 now, but in a 1v1 matchup, does this surprise you that Flux is actually doing pretty good?
No, Flux should win the one. Or this one, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I have played against Cracky Flux. He raped me.
That's true.
I think he's a really good Flux player.
Yeah.
He's a really good player overall. I remember one, but...
Oh, bottom lane. Revenant is in trouble. Yes, he is going to be bloodlusted. Ophelia comes in, puts the Rev Ward down, and obviously Essence Shroud does nothing there in that case. So good find, good find. But yeah, no, Cracky's Flux again. We've seen it a couple times. Like I said, he likes to be Insanitarius first item. It's crazy. But it works, or it has worked at least.
Yeah, it's just something that's pretty funny, I guess, because he was a ringer sometimes when we were missing a player for BMG.
Okay.
And then after a game, I kind of trash talked him and I thought the stream was muted, but apparently it was not. So he heard me saying that.
Dang.
But we're good friends now.
Shots fired.
So yeah, it's fine now.
He's been fun to watch, and actually, he might have a kill right here. Double damage is picked up, and Tundra's going to fall. One more auto attack easily gets it before Engineer can get there. And that was just beautiful play by him, honestly. He popped the haste, and he got to the rune first just before KZU could. And thus we saw the end result because of that. So, yeah, big kill there for Crack, as we're talking about. Usually it's the Caster's Curse coming into play, and it backfires, but this time it worked in his favor.
Yeah, he's playing really good so far.
Now,
as expected.
With him going, again, like I said, he likes to go to the Sanitarius. He probably will this game. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think passing up the choice of going to Portal Key, it's just like kind of silly? Or yeah, Hag might be in a little bit of trouble. I think she should be ultimately fine. They're going to chase. Oh, so in 3 seconds, maybe not. Yeah, her Blink's not going to be coming off cooldown. Never mind. So she is dead.
Speaking of the Incendiaries, like, Incendiaries is a massive amount of damage burst on Flux, mainly because you get the strength bonus on your W as well. As you can see, it's maxing over release, which I never normally see anyone does, but I guess he knows what he's doing. So.
That's a good point. I never even thought about that with the Magnetic Surge, yeah. Amped by the percent of strength. That you have, so
that's why Centaurus is really good on the hero. So he knows what he's doing with the hero. That's for sure.
Yeah. Revenant continuing to kind of struggle down here as that Essence Shroud popped, but you see kind of Plague Rider coming over to harass him a little bit after the jungle. Wretched Hag again in trouble. She blinks the other direction, but Magnus is going to be in pursuit, and in 1 second probably has a kill. He's got the stun ready to go. Not even needed. Okay. Mickey's like, why use the stun and mana when I can just kill you with auto attacks?
That was quite an interesting blink. He could have blinked up in the forest and run to the tower, but he blinked left for some reason and died.
I think Engineer was kind of positioning to try to get him if he blinked up there, but maybe not, though. Maybe that was, I caught that kind of halfway through, so what a reason it went that way. Flux in the meantime in the middle lane. Now he is somewhat tanky. This is what we talk about with this guy. He has his push ready to go. There's the push coming out from Kraken. Will it ultimately be enough? Yes, it will. So the 3-man gank is unsuccessful on a Flux right there. It's a mix of tankiness and his ultimate.
Yeah, even though they use the Tundra ulti, they won't even get him. That shows how tanky he is. Tundra got a haste, running with the Hag. He is dead.
Probably. Well, he kind of stands his ground initially. He's going to finally blink away, but yeah, Tundra probably piercing shards to clear up the trees, also do some damage. There's a cold shoulder, and even Rhapsody comes in. I got a feel for this Hag, man. It's like, come on, really? 4 players up here? They're committed to locking him down.
They need Fusen to do more. So far, he's on level 5. Got 1 kill, that's okay, but I think he needs to be setting more pressure on his mid. Like, he's just been farming, and it's not enough. He should gank more.
Yeah.
Set pressure on other lanes, too.
We see, ooh, nice counter work coming out from Plague Rider, actually. Happen to know that this word of side was right here, pretty much, and puts down the Rev Ward and takes care of business, so good job blocking off vision from CiC Esports. Yeah, how's Fusen doing here on the Ophelia? 1-0-0, obviously a good start in that sense. 230 gold per minute. Not too shabby at all. Has that Ring of Sorcery as well as the Little Red Booties. And good to go there. Yeah, look at rallies for him too with that set. 341 gold per minute, but Magnus is the one really shining here because of how the start has been going. Mickey 1-0-2, 450 gold per minute. Very close already to that Portal Key again. And an early Portal Key. Oh, he tries to blink, but it was just in mid-animation. He got stunned. He ends up falling in. It comes a compel though from Rally, and he gets a turn kill to Magnus. That's huge. That is big for the Hellborn team.
Yeah, they need to get kills on Magnus. He almost has his Portal Kill ready, and that's not one you want from a Magnus on an enemy team.
So slow that down.
I'm not too sure if he's going to get the Portal Key on Boxy, but hopefully he is. Middle lane, they're going for the...
Yeah, they're going to go for Revenant, actually. He is not synced currently. They don't have Dust on. I thought they did. Maybe not actually anymore. And not going to be able to chase him down as a result, so Essence Shroud coming into play right there. And that's, again, it's coming off cooldown still. That's why. Yeah, Plague Rider had it, but he had used it earlier. So that's unfortunate because that was a guaranteed kill if they just had the simple dust to be used right there. But in the end, does not. Instead, Wretched Hag will head back towards the top lane. But you see what CiC's doing. They're going to be grouping up mid here and just going for an all-out push. They know the Hellborn team probably not in the best position to be prepared for a fight just yet, so kind of taking advantage there.
Yeah, I don't... They could fight mainly because Engineer is kind of out of mana. That's one of the few reasons why I think they can't fight. Not they necessarily need to, because they don't have the Plague yet. They want the Plague before they start taking fights, in my opinion. And maybe get a pair of boots on Hag.
Those are nice. Those are nice to have. Yeah, she's level 6, don't know boots, but again, her life's kind of been, well, living hell here. 0-4-0, and can't seem too surprised because of what they've been doing to her at top lane. It's diving like
she's
crazy.
Been having everything. And Magma's getting up there. I think it's going to try an ulti.
Oh,
jeez. Fog or something.
Yep, he's going to go for that. Look at Mickey making some big plays or attempt to do. Meanwhile, his teammate get cut off, though. Rhapsody's going to be killed. That's what he was waiting for, too. He's going to channel the eruption. He's going to look to go in right here. No, the pull by Flux actually completely screws him up right there in terms of positioning. And in the meantime, at the bottom lane, now that was because they were getting a kill bottom. It just happened to work out.
Oh,
man.
So insanely lucky.
Yeah.
I was about to say that. He ulted mainly because he wanted to get the kill bottom. And then that would have was perfect when he was channeling his ulti.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man, that was one of those cases. Like, yeah, we'll take that. We'll take that. So Krake continuing to live up to this Flux name of being a pretty solid Flux player indeed. And again, obviously it works out right there. So yeah, that whole plan of maybe trying to gank Wretched Hag yet again at the top lane completely backfires for CiC Esports. And also a good job right there by Flux killing the Shiver off that was just coming in to scout things out. Uses the quick W on it and that magnetic surge that is, and takes it out. They're going to have to do some triple stack Ancients in the meantime, it looks like, amongst one another. Rally has 1,100 gold saved up with the set. Magnus still doesn't have the portal key, man. I mean, we're talking about a Magnus that seemed like he was just going to get it like 2-3 minutes ago even. And he still doesn't have it, so that's another big deal. That Willowkeeper's done that. He's going to be at bottom lane here. He should have it now, though.
Yeah, he's gonna get it right now. One of the good things also when you play against a Revenant, you want to shut him down so he doesn't get that much early presence, because he's one of the few heroes that really snowballs if he like starts getting a few kills, because the amount of damage output he has if he gets an illusion rune or whatever, it's insane. Oh my god, he dies.
You know, I was keeping my camera on and just was like, is he going to live? Is he going to live? And he died. Yeah. He used his power supply, but he had no charges on it, so.
He used the power supply and a potion, and then he died. No.
Oops. Yeah, that was not a purpose death either. He still has 1,300 gold almost saved up, so. Kind of unfortunate. It's almost as if those triple stack Ancients, all the work they did right there, a little bit taken away, but. It happens, I guess. And life moves on. So CiC's going to be doing the whole group up, push bottom thing. All 5 are here, again using the Shiver, kind of getting some good information. They know it's coming. They're going to have to fall back, though. Yeah, Raleig's W is really good against that Shiver, too.
Yeah, I didn't even think it would be able to kill it. Is it max Shiver? No, it's not max Shiver. I think it gets more hit points.
Okay.
No, it doesn't.
I don't think it does, actually. So.
Oh, yeah, then it's really good against Shiver.
If it doesn't, yeah, I might be wrong on that, to be honest, but.
Yes, I did look it up. It doesn't get more hit points. It's always.
So, but yeah, that demoralizing roll, especially on level 4 right here, with a nice extra tool again to use against us. So back to Ancients we go again. I'm guessing he's going to try to get that portal key on himself, being the rally. Delayed a little bit because of the unfortunate circumstance, but yeah, what's done is done. He still has a portal key on Magnus. Oh, obviously, he still has it. He's gotten that now. He's had it for a little bit here. Not able to make use of it just yet, though. CiC's kind of grouped up at the bottom lane still, and going to start falling back now. I mean, again, Flensmeister here on Revenant. It's not they don't have that hard carry. Revenant's not that hard carry by any means here on the Legion side. So this, I mean, CiC needs to get something going here. I feel like sooner than later.
I totally agree. They need to do something. Like Hag is already his steam boost, is catching up in farm, he's getting things. they also have stacks in the jungle for Hag, and yeah, I think Willowkeeper is looking really good here.
Yeah. See Magnus, he might be in trouble himself actually if he's not going to react fast enough. He's going to walk away though and be just fine. But yeah, again, they're going to do some Ancients themselves and maybe get a Portakey on Tundra here, I would think. This is what KZ actually, he likes to go that Astrolabe too, I know, on heroes like this, but as they deny the bottom tower. But I would think Portakey, especially in the way this game's going, really kind of just need that. They're picking up Striders across the board too, so really just want to get that active play going here. Top lane, they're going to go for a kill again on Hag. And they're going to get the kill. Yeah, well, maybe not if this touch comes out. There's a TP. Nope, too much damage. There. Yeah, I should pick maybe to the right more or something, but...
Yeah.
It
was a good try, though.
Yeah. Okay, he goes the Astrolabe. Never mind. On Tundra.
How do you fix the right-click thingy?
How do you fix the right-click thingy? What are you talking about?
I fixed it.
Oh, the lock camera?
Yeah, I right-click it at the hero, and then I can't move the camera even though I right-click it.
Yeah, it's like if you go to your settings, like click on lock camera, and
I fixed
it. Fixed it. Okay. But yeah, again though, Tundra goes Astrolabe. I was just talking. I was like, but I think this game is gonna go Portakey. Never mind. He goes Astrolabe.
Who did?
Tundra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, KZ likes to do that. On these kind of heroes. So, I mean, it is obviously a great item for a team, and if you are going to be pushing as a team and fighting, it's good to have, of course, but is it worth sacrificing a Portakey jump from Tundra?
Yeah, that's the question for sure. I think I would probably want to see a PK more.
Mm-hmm.
And also something that I normally see on Cracky when he plays that hero too, he buys an Astro on Flux too. That's also very common. Yeah. I know Lib does it as well, but they already have an Astro. Fusen, I just noticed so.
See Magnus and Vizrune here. They have the Shiver on top of Flux. They know he's here, obviously. But can they make something out of it? Probably not. Yeah, Magnus just instead heads towards the bottom lane and continues to farm down there. So, Rally, he's getting close to his own Portakey. Again, Wretched Hag, obviously her carry presence, not really going to be felt for a long time here because of the start that she has had. But slowly but surely, working back into it. And yeah, Flux is not going that Sanitarius set. We've seen him go these several times lately, and it was talked about. Instead, he's going to be going for, I assume that's just Shrunken? I mean, Icebrand isn't out of the question for a Flux with a Frostwolf Skull eventually, but I think Shrunken here. Probably makes sense.
They're playing against Engineer, and he's not going to make the same thing as Lens did.
That's true. All right, here we go. Middle push. Definitely a fight of brewing. Maybe, maybe not.
Let's just sacrifice all the minions.
Yeah.
And then go back.
Just kill the Ophelia minions and fall back, and actually Rally's now in trouble. He does have that Portakey, but he cannot get away from this just yet. Wretched Hag comes in. She will throw out the Bat Blast, but it's way too late. No damage follow-up. Ophelia is now caught off to the side. Plague Runner's here with the Plague Goo. Can't use it just yet, though. Flux has this ult, and if they keep committing, a Plague Goo could go off her. Can they kill Plague Runner first? There we go with the Plague Runner. Onto the Plague in the background. In comes the Protective Melody, though. It's going to stop pretty much all the damage right there. Great counter coming out. Plague Runner falls. Wretched Hag forced to blink away again. Going to be fine, but obviously CiC Esports, well, demolishing that fight.
Yeah, it all comes down to getting the pick off on Boxy. He's the one that shouldn't be able, like, if they jump someone else than him, he's gonna be able to compel them away from, and they're safe because they don't have anymore else to catch up with. So he's the one that may not get jumped, and he just got jumped. And the team fight was so spread. Kraken was not even there in the first place. He got there really late, so it's just they were not ready for the team fight, and CiC took advantage of it. So. Good place.
That showed definitely that time. So you got a Magnus now. He actually picks up a Neophyte's book here. Wonder if Mickey is going to be going maybe that puzzle box route himself here, or maybe just a tablet instead. I mean, the Portakey tablet combo seems to be pretty popular, so probably going to be that in the end, but has potential for both, definitely. More Ancients in general being done here by the Hellborn team. Again, farm overall really is not a whole lot going around here this game.
high already also on Sandra.
Oh yeah, wow. Was that must? I wanted that. No, that was probably his. Yeah, he's had some good farm. I mean, 310 gold per minute. It's not too bad. So he's managed to get that earlier on, and even more of a point. Again, they just want to really turn it on here. They know they need to again against this Hellborn makeup, especially. So that they're doing it on the bottom lane here. Flux is by himself currently. No, probably wouldn't commit. They don't have Magnus. That's kind of a big deal. Who did go the Talbot in the end?
He died.
Oh yeah, Flux is gonna die. Even as tanky as he can tend to be, not tanky enough right there.
Yeah, I think that was pretty stupid of him. He should have known that coming.
Seeing the gang presence incoming, did not. So CiC Esports gets the free kill, and the tower push is inevitable now.
Insane is doing really good job with warding. I need to say that. Like they know where they're moving on at all time.
Yeah, and again with the bound on top of that, it's. I mean, you look at the map right now. There's nothing down for the Hellborn side for Willowkeeper, and that's not really the fault of the supports. It's just because they're just so dominant is CiC Esports with their vision control right now. So give them a huge upper hand.
I felt like they had such a decent start for Willowkeeper, but now they're really far behind.
Oh yeah, they absolutely did. And again, it's just the farm in general. Like the fact that no one's even over 300 gold per minute right now on this team is definitely a big deal. And of course, Wretched Hag, again, she locked down from the beginning, but she has not been able to get anything since then. I mean, she was 0-4 very early on. She's had a death since then too, but the fact that she's level 11, 21 minutes in, and only has really build-up items at this point. Another just thing for Willowkeeper, as strong as their later game maybe is over the Legion team, obviously that's not the... You got to get there first, and at this rate, CiC's looking to try to finish the job sooner than later, of course.
Yeah, they just keep training all the time. Like they're running as 4, and then Mickey is pushing alone all the time.
Mm-hmm. Any big items coming up on the Legion side again? I mean, 1,700 gold saved up on Revenant, so Flensmeister has finally found a little bit of a groove here with his farm, getting the Arcana.
Seems like he's moving for a Hellfire.
Yeah.
I don't like that because he's gonna die in a matter of seconds if he get caught. He should have went to something else. I could even see a Geometer's Bane being good here. It gives him more tankiness and able to disjoint stuff, and then also that his solutions, he could solo gank with them. But there's other choices too I could see. Very good.
Yeah. You know, the mortification, definitely a great attribute to go with that Geometer's Bane. That isn't out of the question, you're right, but yeah, going the Hellfire route here, you know, if it goes long enough, maybe we could possibly see that eventually, but you see right there, trying to set up a little bit of a gank with the Essence Shroud. Not successful, though. He has level 2 of his Manifestation now, so that, of course, applies to teammates as a result. Or one teammate in this case, with his abilities, due to that level of the ultimate. But Flux is going to farm up the top lane instead. He's very close to that Shrunken Head, is Flux. But, yeah, again, if you're Willowkeeper, though, you're not really looking to get involved in fights, I don't think, so continue the farm game.
They should have been doing more in early game, in my opinion. Try to gank, push the tower. As you can see, they haven't got a single tower yet, and they have Ophelia, and that's not where you want to be. You want to have at least 2 towers by now, and if not 3. And yeah, it's just I feel like they haven't been executing, playing with Ophelia. The main problem here is Ophelia, in my opinion, but
yeah.
There's other things too, of course, but
yeah, again, overall, just still no over 300 gold per minute. Just not a whole lot of farm to go around right now. I think is the biggest issue for Willowkeeper, just because of the map control coming out here from the Legion side.
Mm-hmm.
You see a lot of rev wards put down by Willowkeeper. With that said, really trying to both stop Essence Shroud ganks, but also maybe counter ward.
That's so much gold.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4 revs and a ward.
quite a bit. And again, Plague Rider's the one doing that. He's playing the main support this game, so usually not.
Yeah,
in that role.
I don't. And he buys 2 more counterwards. There he has a almost full eye. Yeah, but I don't think he would buy it. If I would buy an eye, he would just die anyway. So
Yeah.
I guess I could put it on another hero, but whatever.
Wretched Hag.
Oh,
Okay, yeah. Now the archer attacked her, and I think that's what got her to blink actually, because she had the invis room, but obviously if the creeps are attacking you, you know something's wrong.
Yeah.
So blinks in time. Manages to escape right there. But this does mean the Legion team, are they going to try to collapse in the jungle here now? You got Rhapsody kind of coming in, but not really in the end. Magnus is still farming elsewhere. 3,500 gold on Mickey. Once again, he just gets the farm and continues to do so. This is just what he does. He just stacks the jungle real quickly and then goes back to the lane. Oh, they're going to go for a gank, though. He just used his portal key. There's a compel. It will. Oh, that's not coordination right there. The seismic slam was going off. And it got pulled back by Flux, and it just so fell apart.
The thing is, though,
Even
I don't
if
think it
hit.
would have mattered.
Yeah. I think he was fine.
And mid lane, like...
Oh, wow. Yeah, I didn't even catch that, but quick pick onto Plague Rider. And back to the bottom lane. So that's all what I was looking out for. Rally is going to be jumped in the end. He gets the support. Defile's applied. Rally's going to get some extra damage. He goes for the side. 7 hits, actually. It almost gets the kill, but it's not enough. As Revenant does manage to tank it. So a couple of kills here and there for the Legion team.
Yeah, that was what I was talking about. He has no survivability, no hit points on Revenant right now.
Mm-hmm.
He almost died there, even though they were 3. So that's not what you want to die.
Manages to barely survive, though. But yeah, clearly not going again for Willowkeeper whatsoever. And Magnus is, I mean, maybe a shrunken head here, I think. That's what we're going to be seeing. He's now 4,000 gold saved up.
Yeah, he should probably get a shrunken. He could go out the Irons too, as they have the late game and they are ahead already.
Mm-hmm.
So if he feels like going something else, more maybe a Greymoor or something like that, farming sort of item, he could do that, even buy a Hex in this case too. I don't think it matters too much what he buys, as long as it's something within like something good, like Hellflower.
Not useless.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, not a useless item.
Don't go useless item. We'll be fine. Void Talisman picked up very early on by Insania. It's a very early Void Talisman. And I mean, I'm looking at this Hellborn team. Obviously, it's great against like a hero like Rally, sure, but does it? Do you know if it works if you have it up like against Flux's ultimate? Because is his ultimate physical presence? I'm not sure, honestly.
It doesn't say anything if you
Yeah.
hold on it, but it might be.
Because I want to say it might. Yeah, it might be. And you know, and if that's the case, that's actually a very smart pickup from Rhapsody. But I'm not 100% sure on that. So I don't know. Because I was trying to think of like some next level thinking of as to why he would maybe get that item. Because against Rally, sure, it's good. But is that do you like get it because against Rally? I don't know, but I don't think you would.
Yeah, it seems weird to just get it against Rally, but it also more of auto attacks from Hag, I guess, and stuff like this. But if he uses it too early, he's just gonna die from the Bat Plus.
Exactly.
On the stream.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
yeah.
We'll see. We'll see. Maybe coming to use eventually throughout the scheme, and perhaps get that answer. We can pick up on that. But making 5,000 gold saved up. So at this rate, he's going for just a straight up sheepstick once again. Most likely on Magnus here. And why not? Going back to that logic.
Yeah, he's farming like crazy as normal. So.
Has that to come here. Casey has another 2,000 gold saved up, so he can progress into his next tier, whatever that may be.
Oh, I want to see post haste.
Early post haste here, yeah.
Yeah, because then he can be wherever he wants to be and just farm on another lane, sit behind maybe Magnus, and then post haste to Squirrel, whatever, top lane. Rowley's dead.
Rowley's in a lot of trouble. Look at this smoke getting coming out. Revenant's Essence Shroud, such a strong tool for that reason right there. I mean, the 3 heroes just go towards the top lane, even with the ward of sight here that he had. I don't know if they walked in this area, but...
they did. They walked right up there. But
okay, so point being, yeah, they couldn't be seen. And they get the easy kill. That's the other thing to note, too, with Revenant's E, is that not only is it the Invis, but it actually gives you, it reduces the target's armor by 3 up to 4 at level 4. So it's just even another extra bonus.
Yeah, but the thing is, you need to attack before you get out of stealth there, and I think only Revenant was the one that did that. So.
Well, I don't think it would stack, though, to be fair. So,
I think
does it? If it does, and I might be wrong on that, actually. Okay.
I think it does stack. That's one of the good things about heroes. Or maybe it doesn't. Maybe it's just the Defile that's being so OP.
Yeah, no, I've just never really thought about that. You might be right, actually. I've never... that's another interesting thing.
I normally point it out every time I play the hero that whenever I do Invis on a teammate or something, that remember to auto-attack before you get out of stealth. So I'm not sure if it works, though. That's just something I keep saying. I think it does.
Hey, if it does work, then absolutely you want to do that. That's a very good pointing. Hell, you can look at quite a bit of minus armor if you do stack that correctly. So, you see middle lane right here. Oh, they're going to jump actually on a Rhapsody. This should be a free kill. Pops the Void Talisman. He's going to go for the TP. Use a Bat Blast to get the job done.
Screen?
I think it was on cooldown, to be fair. Maybe not, actually.
No. I was looking.
Okay. Yeah, that probably would have got the kill, too.
That was interesting.
I wanted to really... It was Insania, man. He just wanted to kill Insania.
Yeah,
overkill. You could understand that, right? Oh, here we go, though. Tundra jumping in. Rally's going to be locked down there. It's a Flux pull and a pretty good Engineer ultimate as well. The Legion team looking strong, but the shrunken-headed Flux also doing a lot of work, standing his ground, but the mortification's up from Revenant, putting in auto attacks. Going to force him to fall back, and I see Magnus chasing back the Plague Rider. It's a 2-for-2 exchange so far. As was there a buyback? No, he did not buy back. Richard Hag just resurrecting here.
No,
so
Magnus. He wasn't there.
So he wasn't there because of obviously being dead, but now Magnus actually... Oh, he just wasn't there. What am I saying? Yeah.
He went bottom and then went back to bed.
Okay, yeah, I thought I'm backfired there. But Magnus is dead, and now Revenant's in trouble. Revenant's going to fall. Wow, so clean up there for Willowkeeper, actually.
Also, another thing to point out, Mickey bought a heart.
What? Wow, that's not useful. Compared to like a sheep stick, I don't know. That's seems a very.
It's fine. It's not super bad, but it's still bad. I think he should have went with something else. Like, I think if we would have a Hex there, they would have won the T-pad very easily. But yeah, he won to stay alive apparently. Yeah,
no, you're right. The fact that he got that, I mean, you got to remember Rhapsody was down there, but as you said, Wretched Hag wasn't even there. I got confused. He wasn't dead. He just wasn't there, as you were making a point of. So really, it was a 4 versus 4 in the end between the two teams. But Willowkeeper does manage to clean up, as Magnus is kind of sticking around a little too long, and obviously it led to the eventual other kill. So, CiC Esports, it seems like that they were in pretty good control earlier on, but that fight backfired big time. And I gotta say, I think an item like this, you just spent, what is it, 5,600 gold? I mean, that's a lot of gold. 5,500 gold on an item that, it's going to tank you up, sure, but is this going to be the big item that's going to change the game and really put your team over the edge? I mean, a Sheepstick, I feel like, could have definitely done that. Behemoth's Heart, not so much. Not so much. So, I don't know. They got a puzzle box on Tundra.
Huh?
Puzzle box on Tundra, though, at least.
Yeah, that's a good pickup. I like that, of course. Puzzle box is always great on Tundra. He makes him able to kill anyone, almost solo. So yeah, middle lane.
Yep, Rhapsody's in trouble. Can he get the Void Talisman off in time? He does after, but obviously it's too late. Could not use it in time. So good gank find right there. They have Invis themselves, obviously with the Invis rune that he had in that case. Manages to pick up the kill. So I don't know, man. I feel like Willowkeeper, a couple more kills like that, and this could... Because, again, the late game, I mean, Wretched Hag is now very close to a Grimoire. She's also level 16 already, and that adds up to a very, very powerful Bat Blast. Is he going to ultimate? No, he's not going to. If he ulted there, that could have been a kill, actually, but... Maybe his teammates weren't in range, but they are going to get the tower kill instead. And they can be happy with that.
Finally, they're pushing towers to defeat them.
Yeah, that's true. That's usually a good strategy.
Yeah. They need to back up though, as Revenant is already in base pushing. So, and I guess they could also be thinking about doing Conquer soon, as that's a very easy thing to do as Hellborn, especially having Ophelia. And then you have the Flux that if it's going to be a team fight, Flux is going to drag everyone together there. As it is such an open area, everyone is going to be close to a team fight there. So that's a very good place for them to team fight, except if they drag in and then Andy Field comes up afterwards to drag.
Yeah.
Because then he's going to get a really good Andy Field off. But hopefully they're going to have shrunken stuff by then. It seems like Boxy still loves getting headdress.
It's true.
Hopefully it gets the...
Yeah, I was going to say, at least if he turns it into Burial, maybe you can forgive him for that. But another quick pick on Insania, and now into Conquer we go. That's what we're talking about here. So, nice. This is going to be a Conquer kill. Yeah, the Legion team not going to even be comfortable stopping this. They are going to counter push in the meantime, and actually they could get some good damage, especially at this top lane. If they're able to do it pretty quickly right here. It's Engineer and Revenant.
I think someone should back off now, though, so they can defend it. Yeah, they're doing it too. That's sweet.
Yeah, good strategy on their part. Yep, you see Flexport back. Doesn't need to guarantee the Conquer kill because they have it. There's a token of life now on Wretched Hag again, who has the Grimoire now. Yeah, this momentum it's all Willowkeeper right now. I mean, most certainly CiC still has a chance they can get a big couple of picks and win a fight from there. But Magnus actually is in trouble. He gets caught. Now he does have a Behemoth's Heart, so good luck killing him, especially with no mana on Rally. And yeah, he will be fine, but good distractions at least to be coming out there. And what's done is done. So now you got the token on Wretched Hag. Is this a case? A little bit of lag, actually. Am I lagging, or is that... no, I look fine. I'm not getting any drops. It seems like Ophelia's kind of skirting around. Maybe that's just... Yeah, I think the server might be having some issues, actually. That's why we have the pause here. Because, yeah.
Oh.
Something, I could tell, too. Like I said, it's like... Something was up there, so server kind of having some hiccups there.
I didn't even notice. Guess I was...
You're special. Yeah. What's going on top lane? They're trying to chase down this Revenant, but don't know if they're going to have a whole lot of success here. But yeah, no, that's what I was getting at. So token of life now on Wretched Hag, and it's now down to 4 minutes here. So you're not going to have enough time to most likely get a Shrunken Head before. Maybe, unless you just do a quick 2-minute farm here and get it. But my point is, do you just group up and start pushing out with this token, or do you maybe just try to farm the Shrunken Head at least?
I think they could push now if they want to. I feel like, though, he should have more than just what he has. Maybe not. He has only 328.
Yeah, and he goes to Shamans as well, so that's just so, like, overlapping. Like, I mean, I know individually it affects, obviously, individually both of them, but, yeah, you just never see Shaman's headdress if you're not going to turn into a barrier idol. It's just a thing.
It's super weird.
Yeah.
That's something you can talk about. I guess they're not talking that much about what they're buying and stuff, because Fusen needs to go Barrier Idol, and Boxy, why does he even have a Shaman headdress if Fusen is going Barrier Idol? Like, it's good, of course, to get the magic armor and everything, but it's not worth having an item for 2-point-something K.
Yeah.
I think it's, yeah.
Well, you compare it to just the Mystic Vestment alone. So what? The Mystic Vestment's giving you 5 magic armor. You're getting plus 5 magic armor and a little bit of health. Some nice health regen, sure. But you're looking at 2075 compared to 500. So it's like, yeah, just over 1,500 gold less. Or more that you're spending to upgrade that.
Yeah, I don't think, it's not worth it at all. He buys Abyssal now, though. I like that. That's nice. He gets armor and everything. But it's not like they need that much armor, but the damage is also good. So it's a very good pickup. The armor is always nice and everything.
Yeah. Speaking of that, too, Flux is actually going to have a full demonic finished here. So he's going to get some nice right clicks in, as Dust will see Engineer running away, but he's just too far for Rally and Wretched Hag to pursue there in the end. So again, the question of what are we going to see the Hellborn team especially do right here with their push. See top lane, they're kind of working, but CiC's going to make them have a decision here. They're going to push in the bottom lane. Do you defend here? Good. You got to defend?
Yeah, they should defend, in my opinion.
Because I was going to say maybe just kind of push top and then force CiC if anything to fall back, but yeah, you are ahead, so
yeah,
don't want to do
they're
that.
too far behind, yeah. So they need to defend that tower.
Yeah.
And DC problems again.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing it too. It's the server is really acting up here. I'm seeing people like hop around.
I don't know why this keeps happening, because it's always to the same players. I've never had this problem on any server.
It's
never.
certain connections, yeah. Again, I don't know like who's at fault. I don't know if that really matters in the end, but it just
but it still feels weird. Like Slap lives 1 hour away from me, and he has these problems all the time.
And
I've never had it in my entire life.
At all, yeah. I don't know.
It's just weird to me.
Internet, man, it's a weird thing.
Yeah.
It's a weird thing sometimes.
Why are we on here?
Yeah, exactly. I think 15 years ago, 20 years ago, it's like unheard of, man. Talk to people across a different country. I'm on the internet talking with you. You live in Sweden. I live in America. Talking with you, man. It's so crazy. Just had a mind-blown experience right there. Have you been watching the World Cup, by the way?
No, I'm not into.
You're not into
soccer.
America winning.
No.
Gonna defeat Germany tomorrow. Just throw that out.
Yeah, I've heard so.
Bottom lane, I mean, they're setting up, but again, Flux has got that full demonic now finished. Anna's shrunken, and yeah, here comes the rest of the team. So yeah, no push happening. They push out the bottom lane instead, and now they're going to push themselves. Hag still has a minute 40 remaining on the token. Plague Rider's defending in the meantime. He's not actually with the team. They're going to be fine with just that. Rally goes in, but no commitment early. Jump out. Yeah, Plague Rider not joining the team? That's kind of a curious decision there.
Yeah.
Oh, Flux is manning up. He's already shrunken, and they've stunned him, and they're going to look to run away. Magnus in the meantime. Oh, he misses a stun on Plague Rider, actually. He's still hanging around. Minotaur's coming in here to throw out a stun, and actually Mickey, he needs to get out of here quickly. They're going to be in pursuit, but yeah, he should be fine. Shrunken, so yeah, they don't all-out push. That's what I was getting at, though. Willowkeeper, I feel like that was a time, maybe. I mean, they had the token and everything. They kind of half-ass it, and they don't really go in the end. And they're going to catch Tundra, it looks like. Maybe. Rally's here.
Yeah, he's going to die. Hopefully.
Maybe. I mean, you can compel your teammate. He knows that, right?
Oh,
he doesn't have mana. What am I saying? Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, he's in trouble. Yep. Yeah, he's going to fall. He got mana burn, didn't he? I missed that.
Oh, well, yeah, he did, but that was mainly because he was staying around and running back and forth. And
yeah. Oh, wow.
This
is backfiring so big. Look at the sheep stick now of Magnus. He has a sheep stick now after all of that. The Plague goes up, but only bounces once. Wretched Hag is in trouble. Token of Life's going to be wearing off in 10 seconds. She probably wants to just die at this point. Oh, just die. Just die. Yeah, she goes back in. She will end up dying. There's a push and pull on an Engineer right here. He's trying to get away. And now Magnus will actually stun out before that happens, but Engineer does get picked off. And Magnus escapes at least, but that was a weird fight.
Yeah, there's so many questionable plays. It's insane. Like, if Boxy would use his compel straight away, they would have gotten Tundra, he would die. And then why Hag is blinking for the Engineer that's already dead, I do not know. He could have went for Magnus. There's so much things that's going wrong for them right now.
Yeah.
And in the meantime, Flensmeister has got a tower at bottom, and now there's open racks.
Yeah.
So yeah, this is looking really grim now for them, even though they're ahead. No, they're behind now.
Yeah, the Legion team's CiC's definitely got about a 6,000 gold. Like I said, it's like Magnus. That Behemoth's our first. Like, okay, interesting. Don't really get it in the end, but sure. Now he has a sheep stick though on top of it, so now he's got that big item that really is difficult to deal with. And also Revenant. How about that? A shrunken head picked up on a Revenant here. And he's farming more, nearly 25 more 100 gold saved up for Flensmeister. So, again, I don't think this hero is going to be hard carry by him. He's a really big threat, but at the same time, he gets some good farm, and he definitely could do quite a bit here with
That's
the
for
farm
sure.
that he has. That coming bottom lane. Rally might need to think about getting out of here sooner than later. Yes, here we go. There's the invis. There's a quick portal key, though. She's going to be fine initially. Will they be able to scout him out? That's the question. Essence Shroud, about 10 more seconds. God, that lasts a while. Yep, they're going to find him. There's the open. Let's see how quickly they can burst down Rally. This is a Shaman's Headdress Abyssal Skull Rally. He just melted there.
And top lane, who died? Hag.
Hag dies, yep.
Ouch.
And Thunder
That's
catching.
no buyback on Boxy, and Hag has one, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Also, it's quite interesting what Crack is buying in Flex as he just bought Arcana. It's going to be a Resto Stone or a Hellflower.
That is
Top
definitely
lane.
interesting. Top lane. Tundra's going to end up timer here. Looks like Plague does go off Magnus. He's trying to make the escape, though. They get the tower kill. He's being pulled back in. Mana Burn actually on a Plague Rider in the meantime. Magnus does back in. He missed the stun of the Plague Rider, though. He's going for that kill. And now he's in trouble. In comes Flux, applying the release. And Magnus just going to hide at the CMAT, though. Meanwhile, his teammates are killing the Melee Rex bottom. Magnus is delaying everything. He ends up getting a kill. He's going to tablet. He's going to TP. No, the Bat Blast comes out and finally takes him out. But again, in the meantime, how about the bottom lane? It's pretty much gone. And the rest are going to retreat right there. So, yeah, they did lose Magnus and Tundra, but they do get a lot of work out of it. Force Willowkeeper to pick and choose, and they chose to chase.
Yeah, this is looking even more grim now. They still haven't even bought a Barrier Island yet, and they still have the 2 Shaman Headdresses, which is also still very questionable. Flensmice is really catching up in farm. He's level 19, 4,300 gold. Shrunken had on him. He had that for present time, of course, but soon there's snow coming back.
You're dead!
Oh!
Lane.
Yeah, there you go. That's the Void Talisman coming into play. He pops it right before the Seismic Slam connects. And this time he does mitigate all that damage coming out, so... Not mitigate, well, obviously becomes immune to it, so well played on his part. And he's going back in, actually kind of toying with him. And then he portal keys away, so, by the way, Rhapsody now also has a portal key on top of Engineer having one. So, yeah, you look back at the Hellborn team now, I mean, big items, that's going to be difference makers. Obviously, Sheepstick on Wretched Hag. So, how about that, too? He's passing up the Shrunken Head here and just going straight into the Sheepstick next.
It's alright. It's mainly because Thunder is going to try and jump him all the time, even though he has a Shrunken. It won't really matter that much, but I'll still see a Shrunken is maybe even better than a Sheep. So yeah, I think Shrunken would be the go-to top lane.
Rhapsody, they're going to be pulled in right here. Wretched Hag coming to assist as well. Void Talisman going to be activated by Rhapsody. So she may be chased down to the end. It looks like it, she does, but at least Magnus is able to screw it on out of there. But again, in the meantime, the bottom lane, Revenant still pushing it in. He's in trouble, though. He's going to go for the TP. That's not going to happen, though. And Flensmeister goes down a double tap in favor of Willowkeeper. And that, I mean, so there's the Sheepstick.
Are they trying to throw the game? Or?
I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird things going on in this game.
Yeah. I think Willowkeeper should try and go for Conquer now. Again.
Yeah.
Or maybe even force something top, because Hag is... Whoa.
He's in trouble. And he might be dead unless he can blink away in time. No, the energy field gets pushed right through it. That's just brutal. Good teamwork right there, though. Coordination coming out, but it's not over just yet. Flux wants some revenge. He jumps in and throws out a release, but actually it's going to start taking some good damage himself. Magnus just holding his ground. Obviously the tanky Magnus that he is. Plague Rider comes ultimate. Ultimate comes out, I should say. Plague is bouncing around. A lot of creeps absorbing, though. Plague Rider ends up falling. Magnus stuns in. And now Ophelia's in trouble. Here comes Rally, though. Seismic Slam not going to be used because he got sheeped, actually, right off the bat. Eruption channeled. They're going to pick up the kill to Ophelia. He is able to pour it out on Rally, at least. But a double tap coming out from Mickey. And now push to the top late in. So the melee Rax is exposed right here. And Willowkeeper has 3 dead. The only one can buy back is Ophelia, and she's not the best buyback here, so. This could be a successful push, but they're going to hold with what they got for the time being. Tundra is picked off. Magnus, he's going to have to stick around, or he is going to choose to stick around a little bit. Meanwhile, Rhapsody is now being chased down. He's going to throw the sheep stick on a Rally. He has a Lava Surge up. He's going to use it right here. Rally's still tanky enough initially. The follow-up is coming, though. Magnus, the Beam of Star, in comes the Protective Melody. Going to sit in range of it. Make sure to get the heals or the immunity up, but actually Rhapsody is picked off. So, I don't know, man. They are able to hold it still.
So much fighting going on.
Yeah. Magma's still trying to get away. Oh, he gets pulled in. Nope. Just in time.
And they lost the bottom racks in the meantime, but it's just the range track, doesn't matter too much. But the major thing is that they keep losing fights even though they buy back and stuff.
Yeah.
Not they were full team and then bought back in the middle of the fight and everything, but they're getting pecked off over and over. They're getting further and further behind. I can't even see them coming back. Like, they have a lot of damage because of the Flux. He deals so much damage in team fights and everything, but he's not going to be able to stand still and auto attack all the time. So, and Hag has his sheep. That's also really good. But yeah.
I mean, Flux he is going the Hellfire route, so you're kind of, I was curious too. I mean, Restoration Stone, that'd be very interesting, but no, he does go the Hellflower here with that first cannon into the second one, so one more to go, and then, of course, we'll have that. But yeah, you can tell CiC, they know they really don't want to keep giving Willowkeeper a whole lot of time here. Want to try to end it sooner than later. The bottom lane already cleared out, but obviously the top lane, they're still working towards that. Middle lane also being pushed in, and it's a matter of Willowkeeper and figuring where they want to jump. But this is the dangerous part of what CiC's doing. They are kind of split up a little bit. As Magnus, though, he is invis. He's looking to go for initiation. Flux just uses release right here. They may be looking to jump him. No, never mind. Not that that would be the biggest deal in the world. Again, it is Flux after all. Pretty tanky. He has his ultimate. Can counter quite well. So instead, they're going to play the very patient game here is CiC. Congra has been out for a while, but they haven't really shown any interest in him yet.
Did you mention the Harkon?
I did not. There's a Harkons? Holy crap, there's some weird items. Harkons on who? Oh, Revenant, of course. Wow, that's... yes.
Did you mention the Charged Hammer?
That's what I just saw. That's why I was like, what the hell? Charged Hammer, baby, on Magnus. Mick A's, oh my god. He's going battle build. Oh, middle lane. We do have initiation right here. Tundra's in trouble. In comes the Protective Melody. Initially stopped pretty quickly right there. The Plague of it does not bounce, but they do kill Tundra in the end. Look at CiC, though. They don't even care. They're just distracting with that. The melee Rax is going to end up falling up here. Rally comes in the last second. Not in time now. Now Rally. The Charged Hammer proc going off. In the end, going to be fine. Look at Revenant, though. He's turning around on a Wretched Hag. Wretched Hag realizes she needs to blink away. Not going to win that fight. Revenant holding his ground and putting damage into the range barracks right there. Magnus, he's still alive. Oh, he dodged the Bat Blast right there as he stuns in on the Wretched Hag. He got Kegs down also. His energy field is out. Rally's dropping. Wretched Hag has burst it down. The mortification, everything from Revenant, so much damage, especially now with that Harkons. And Magnus still wants more. He is going to fall in the end. He does have a buyback, though, if it really does come to that. But the top lane now pushed in completely, as it looks like they may actually pick off Revenant, though. As now he gets the Storm Spirit. No, it's not going to be enough, though. He gets taken out. And actually, maybe a genocide here with them killing Engineer. A double buyback on a Wretched Hag, so he is out of buybacks now, but...
No.
Oh, will he not find him? Oh, Slapped is barely hidden, apparently. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh, he's going to live. Well, then, no genocide, but they do clean up at least, but obviously the damage is done.
Yeah, they only have one
items.
turn left before the throne dies. Or that's throne release.
Charged Hammer. I still can't believe that. Mickey went off the wall this game. Behemoth's Heart into Sheepstick and a Charged Hammer. Not your typical Magnus build.
Is it going to be a Rift charge like next item?
Why not? Oh, there's a nice pick on it. Rhapsody in the meantime. That's a bound eye drop as well. So... again, it's not over just yet. Willowkeeper, they still have a fighting shot here, even though two sets of racks are dead.
Yeah, they for sure have a shot and everything. Like they just need to kill the Revenant as soon as they can. He's the one that deals so much damage in team fights. Their throne is just
Gets exposed now.
Yeah.
They're doing Conqueror, but the game's going to end, so you got to make a decision here, guys.
Magnus, is he going for it?
Mickey's going in. He
And
wants
he's
this. He wants to still. He's going to assist him with the kill. He doesn't have any inventory spot, though. Flux is going to pick it up. I'm not sure about that. I mean, he has full inventory here. He's going to end up dying. I don't know what good you could have expected there. So that wasn't going to work. They ended up getting killed. Look at Tundra. He's trying to kill the Shrine this whole time. He's not going to, though. It's going to barely live for now. The creeps. Oh, the creeps are going to end up falling. Maybe. Oh, my God. There's so many creeps. Flux ends up dying. And there you go. GG. That was just one of the most weirdest games I've seen in a while, man.
Yeah, this game was just it
was a weird game.
It was really good play now, though, by Magnus here. That he stunned all of those who tried to TP back to him to his throne and tried to defend it. And then it made Kezu just freely being able to attack the throne.
Yeah, I don't know much else to say on that one, but
it was a fun game, though.
It was. No, definitely fun and entertaining. Great series, obviously, in the end, and that means CiC does take it 2-1, so congratulations to them. But, you know, Willowkeeper, they had some good shots yet again, and their team, it seemed like they had initially gotten over that hump that CiC was going for of a very early game aggressive team. It didn't work out initially, but they were still able to battle through it and eventually obviously win the game despite Magnus getting some odd order of pickups at least. I mean, it's better than the Charged Hammer. Hell, I love Charged Hammer, man. I want to see it every game. It's a great item.
Charged Hammer OP confirmed.
We're going to start seeing Magnus's build Charged Hammer and Team M now. Gonna start a trend here. Anyways, so with that said, any final thoughts, Super KG, on this match? Any shout-outs you want to make?
I'm good. Just shout out to my hooklers. That's normal.
Right on, right on. All right, with that said, ladies and gentlemen, obviously that's going to come to a conclusion here for today. So once again, congratulations to CiC Esports. Big thanks to Super KG again for co-casting here. Had some fun as always. And with that said, we are going to be wrapping things up here on Honcast.com for the Carnage Cadavar for today. We're not going to be back tomorrow, I shouldn't say. There is a match tomorrow. It's going to be covered by the community, though, one of the community casters. Even it's actually Willowkeeper, the same Willowkeeper team. They're actually taking on Shrek Is Love, the other new team here in the Carnage Cadavar Pro League. So it should be a solid one there. Get you information on that tomorrow. That's at 12 p.m. Eastern, 1800 Central European Time. But as far as Honcast goes, we will be back on the weekend. We'll be back on Saturday and Sunday, of course. Both those days got a couple matches going to be coming at you. The full schedule you can find at hontour.com in the Carnage Cadavar section under Pro Division. You can check it out all for yourself. So we're going to be wrapping things up, though, for today. Again, congratulations to CiC Esports. We'll see you next time. We'll see you this weekend. Maybe see you on my personal stream. Going to be streaming on Thursday and Friday, as I usually do. So definitely check that out as well. But if not, we'll see you on Honcast. And looking forward